go, setting up my computer, folks. Okay. Sorry, just gave me 2 secs. Okay. Okay. Lovely. We're on. So good evening, everybody. Hello to Sue, Helen, Sandy, Viv, and Maddie so far. Good evening to you all. Hope you're all doing well. Happy Sunday. Bank holiday weekend here in the UK. So I would say extra stitchy time, but we have plans tomorrow, so won't be much extra stitchy time. But hey, bank holiday weekend, a day off work, an extra day off work, and I'm off all week as well, so that's all right. Hi Danny, hi Cheryl. Kashi, apologies. Yeah, so I hope everybody's doing okay. B continues. Hey Stuart. And we're doing quite well. I am 4/5 of the way through, 80.68%. I also got a 0 today as well. So 2 milestones. Thank you, my love. 2 milestones for me today. 2 milestones on this piece, which I'm very happy about. So yeah, welcome in everybody. What are you guys working on? What's on your hoops and frames this evening? We are in the last, well, next Sunday will be the last day of May. I have about 13,000 stitches left of this. It will not be done this month. It will be in June. Oh, do you know, I can't even stitch tonight. If Danny's fine, it's my name, Kashi, my gaming name. But which one do you prefer, Danny or Kashi? I don't mind. So anyway, warm here. It is warm, so you may hear racket from outside because the warm weather brings people out. Me and the girls had to walk up the shop earlier, and the pub was busy. A little bar around the corner was busy, and you could hear music in gardens and kids playing and barbecues and what have you. So yeah, we're having some unprecedented warm spring bank holiday weather. Hey, South Stitching. Hey, Hannah, sat in the garden stitching the stocking as it's on Ada. Awesome. Susan's grumpy cat as always in the evening for some easy stitching. Brilliant. Either all or goodbye. Now used to both. My golden, well, calls me Mama Kashi. Hey Lizzie. So I'm working on 100 owls. Awesome. Sew and Tell thread is open, by the way, guys. So if you haven't popped something on, it's an opportunity to do so, and it doesn't have to be necessarily stitchy related. If you have something to share that's not stitchy related, whether it's the view from where you sat, whether it's your stitchy buddy in the sun, whatever, you know, you share away. Hey Cindy, Viv's working on a good omens piece. Had a good day in it. Awesome. Cheryl is working on aerial colour completing a cross stitch. Hey Heather, working on ancient needlepoint today. I will finish the stitching. Brilliant. Let us know if you do. I'm so sorry, I'm not quite sure why the picture seems to be all squashed up. But it's not really a squashed up hexagon. I don't know what it is. Tyson Fury for Sandy, 2.98%. Awesome. Hi, Liz. So, yes, it's been quite warm here. I think it's been got to about 28 degrees, something like that. That's it.
I don't know. I've not been out of it.
Yeah, but you had the weather girl here earlier. Did she not tell you?
What, you mean Hannah?
Yeah. She normally keeps us appraised, doesn't she? How is Andy?
He's all right.
There you go. He's all right, Lizzie. Laurie's here and lurking. Hey, Laurie. All good. Hope you're doing well. I'm just trying to fill in as much as I can on these hexagons tonight. Get these done. I won't finish them all, but hopefully I'll finish this one. Oh, here's Hannah.
Hannah, I've saved you the bathwater if you want it.
Alright.
Do you want a bath?
No.
Okay.
No, I'll have it on Monday night.
Okay. I'm going to say you might be good if we want tonight. You've been hot and sweaty all day. How hot has it got today, Hannah?
When I checked my phone, it was 29.
29. That was close enough.
It reckons 32 for tomorrow.
Blimey. Hey, Anna Karen. So, yeah, lots of people out. You know, we've had a bit of racket, so, you know, in a few days I can do nothing but stitching. Too busy at the moment, says Laurie. Oh, awesome. I'm off this week, so I will get some stitchy time in. Tomorrow we've got a couple of things planned. Tuesday I get pretty much the day to myself, but I have some model stitching to work on. I've had a second piece come through, which is on, it's a fairly urgent one, has to be completed by the 16th of June. So yeah, Tuesday I shall finish the first model and get started on the second. Stuart just wants to say hi. I'm working on Cat Delph again. Can't stay on. Lots to do. Catch you soon. Thank you for calling in, Stuart, though. It's awesome to have you pop in. And yeah, Cat Delph, what a lovely little stitch he is. I can't wait to get back to stitching on mine. Get back into my rotation. Yeah, I've really enjoyed working on B this extra time, a bit closer to its finish. But, you know, some of the other pieces, I do miss working on them. I had some time on Night Cafe on Saturday, and that was really nice. What do you know? Dee-dee-dee. I do feel tired tonight. I think it's probably because it's been so warm. I'm not bothered terribly so by the warm weather because I usually feel quite cold. More tea, Vicar.
Even now, it's still quite warm, huh?
Well, yeah, it will be. I just had a nice bath and washed my hair, and because my hair's wet and it's cold, it actually feels quite nice.
go and dip myself in some water.
I was going to say, you might be best off going and sluicing down with some water. It might make you, feel a bit less. Because the thing is, when it's warm like this, you get sticky.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go put myself down with a bit of cold water from the sink. I'm not
Yeah, and then if you put your night on, you should feel nice and cool. Cotton
Yeah.
nightie.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, steady.
Right back in a bit.
Okay. First time in 3 days, I sat down to stitch my wardrobe collapse on Thursday, so I decided to do a full spring clean the bedrooms. So much stuff that's totally unnecessary. Bin is full, says Sue. I hope no one was hurt with it collapsing, Sue. But it's always good, isn't it, to get a bit of a spring clean done if you can. It's cathartic. Right, 86. 86. Hey, girl. Oh, no, it just went by itself. It's been rickety for ages. Oh, that's good. Well, not good, but that's good that, nobody was in its way when it decided to go full rickety. Okay. So, yeah, me and Hannah have got a couple of things planned this week. We're off out a couple of days, and that would be nice. And then in between, I've got some time to myself as well. Because, like I said, Tuesday, Hannah's at kennels, so I've got the Tuesday to myself. Thursday, I've got pretty much to myself, and Saturday. So, hi, says Catherine, to all. Happy Memorial Day, all in the US. I found out my husband knows British swear words whilst building a new one. Been a hot one today, says Gail. Had my little fur baby in the paddling pool, splashing around. No walkies in this weather. Yep. They say that if you can't go outside barefoot yourself, then you shouldn't be walking your doggy. And yeah, paddling pools, awesome for dogs. Hannah's at kennels on Tuesday. Normally they do cleaning and then do walkies for the kennel dogs. But this time they're going to do walkies and then do cleaning. Because Hannah gets there early-ish in the morning, sort of 8 o'clock-ish. So that, the dogs can have walkies before the ground gets too hot. So, yeah. Angel put her nose outside earlier on and then decided it was too hot and came back in. I have to do my first TMA this week, says Lizzie, going to be hectic. Sure you'll be fine, Lizzie. Today I put in so far, well, before the start of the stream, 1135 stitches, and I've got about 13,000 left to go on this. So I think I've done all right actually this week. I don't know how many stitches I've got done in total this week, but I seem to have got a fair bit of fabric covered up. I can't wait to do the next unit as it focuses on poetry, and I love poetry. Good stuff. As long as you're looking forward to it. Okay. Oh. It's very quiet tonight. You're quiet, dear.
I know, I'm alright.
You're listening back to something. I think he's listening back to something. $79. These hexagons seem to fill in quite quickly. Each one of them's probably 800 stitches, but they do seem to fill in quite quick, which is nice. Hey Cheryl, not late at all, working on fractal flowers today, but you were napping, oh bless you. Bee design is so lovely. Honeycombs look so realistic, says Sue. Yes, they do. I'm really pleased with how it's turning out. And the colours are really, really lovely and bright as well. Yes, I can't believe that we're almost in June already. Soon it's going to be mid-year whip parade. It just seems this year has gone so quickly. It's flying past. I have got some time booked off at the end of June, so I should be able to film my mid-year whip parade on the 30th, which is a Tuesday. before I go out to my concert in the evening. I'm away for a week at the end of July. Awesome. We're away for a week at the end of August, I think it is. Late August, week before August bank holiday. He's listening to something. What's up? I think you're on your own. Are you going away anywhere, Viv, or are you holidaying at home?
Don't, oh my god. On the windowsill. I'll come back.
Okay. Going to Berlin. Oh, nice. You know, it's funny, I was talking about when we went to Tenerife earlier today. It's actually potentially linked in because my stepdad was talking about, it came up in conversation about a nudist beach. Don't ask me how because I can't remember. And he was saying a lot of the German women really don't have any kind of concern when it comes to whipping their tops off sunbathing. They literally have no issues with it, no problem, no body hang-ups or anything like that, which is of course a great way to be. You know, I mean, if you're positive about your body, fantastic. Not for me, not for everybody, is it? But there you go. And I was telling him that when we went on holiday to Tenerife, we were in like a family hotel, but you know, there were German families there, and you know, all the women were walking around with the tops off and the boobs out. Didn't seem to bother them at all, but I don't suspect that you'll be getting that in Berlin. It has been our standard Sunday today, and we've done a gammon today for our tea. But next week we shall be doing a picky tea because it's too warm. I doubt it. If I stripped off, everyone would run away, says Sue. Yeah, I doubt it as well, Viv, but you know. I've gone topless on a beach, but not brave enough for a nudist beach. My stepdad was telling me, I don't know if it was him or somebody he knew, was on a nudist beach, walking along, and of course they were so taken by what they were looking at, he fell down a hole which some kids had been digging in the sand. Brilliant. And that was it. It was him that fell down a hole, and his mate ended up walking into a beach hut, cracking his head against the side of a beach hut. In my 30s, then, a long time ago. I think, I mean, obviously there are one or two nudist beaches knocking around. We were near one when we went on holiday to Norfolk a few years ago. Well, not Norfolk, we went to Lowestoft, which is Suffolk, isn't it? And we were near a nudist beach there, but, you know, it's not our thing. But, you know, everybody's different, aren't they? Horses for courses. Hey, Senga.
What did Hannah want?
She wanted you to help capture the kitty.
Oh.
Told her she was on her own.
Thanks
If
for
you
that.
were busy
Very
doing
sorry.
something.
Well,
I mean, women are bad enough, but men at least our bits are tucked away, not swinging around. That's true.
Who
That's
said
true.
that? Who said
Sue.
that? Oh, blimey. One of the last things I expected to hear on your stream. Something like
We've
that.
just been talking about nudist beaches.
Oh, right, okay.
About Dennis's comment earlier when he was on a nudist beach and he fell into a hole that a kid had dug because he was too busy having a look. And his
That's
mate
our Dennis for you.
and his mate walloped himself into the side of a beach hut.
Wouldn't be Dennis if he wasn't having a little cheeky look, would it?
No, it wouldn't. My stepdad is one of them men that will have a look.
We'll have a look, we'll have a look.
He'll have a look, won't he? In other news, our new washer arrived yesterday. Andy was away, and it arrived at about 9:30, 9:45 in the morning. And Hannah came home at about 11:30-ish, and by sort of 12-ish it was plumbed in, working, all set up. It's a lot quieter than the old one, and when you turn it on it makes the sound like, I don't know if you guys remember the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind, when it went do 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 do. It makes a very similar sound to that. But yeah, decent machine, decent size. Is it washing everything up or washing everything okay, isn't it? Machine.
Yeah, I've had no problem up to now.
Yeah.
Long may that continue.
Oh yeah. So yeah, me and Hannah plumbed it in and got it all sorted out, which was great. The other machine had developed a leak. I think that the concrete block had broken as well.
Yes, because for those not in the know, washing machines have a big lump of concrete in them.
You have to weight down the drum and stop the machine from walking around when it spins. But I think this one had got a fracture in the block. So when he came, I got him to leave it outside because I didn't pay for him to plumb it in or anything. And Hannah said, "Oh, why is it outside?" I says, "Well, they do A to B. They don't have anything to do with C, unless you pay them." And I didn't pay them, so we're going to do it. You pay what, 35 quid for somebody to put in a plug and twiddle a few pipes around. Yeah, we can do this.
And between you managed it.
I certainly did. I remember to turn the water back on under the sink as well.
Yes, because otherwise that would have been a little bit daft.
Yep.
Trying to do a load of washing when there's no blooming water.
The only thing is, you know how most washing machines, you put them on and immediately the water starts running? This one doesn't.
No.
It spins around a few times and makes sure that the weight's distributed nice and even, and it's not too overloaded. It's one of those intelligent jobs. And then it decides to fill it with water.
So for a split second, you think it ain't washing out.
I suspect that it's one of them things that we'll get used to in time.
Used to it already. Have you told them about the little noise it makes?
Yeah, he goes, it makes a chirpy noise, like from Close Encounters of the Third Kind. That's why I could think of it. I would ages racking my brains to remember the blooming film, and it took me until this evening when I was in the bath to remember it. I don't know if that's just my memory or a sign that I'm getting old.
I am not answering that. Especially not what you told me about getting old the other day.
I've never seen that film. It's a very old one. Before E.T. old.
E.T. Born Home.
A flying saucer came down and communicated with people via musical notes.
I believe, was it an 80s film, that?
Yeah.
We were very obsessed with space and aliens back then, weren't we?
Well, yeah, but don't forget, the 80s was like the age of the space race and stuff, and people wanting to get into space and, looking at the starting to build the International Space Station and what have you.
Yeah.
It was a real big thing, and every kid, every little boy wanted to be an astronaut.
Yeah.
Probably some girls too. My uncle was very interested in the space race. He really was interested. He actually said that he wished that he could have been an astronaut. I mean, there was no way that it was ever going to happen. But he was fascinated by it, especially when they were going up and down to the moon. Made my first sourdough loaf today, so saying between my hubby and daughter, it didn't last long. I bet it didn't.
Of course, there are those that still believe that we never actually went to the moon.
Well, of course. But whether we did or we didn't, what it did create for lots of people was entertainment and escapism, because they could live vicariously, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Apparently, according to the Crown, Prince Philip was very interested when Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin went to the moon. Had them to Buckingham Palace for a chat. Hey, Sandy's hit 3%. Yes, so that's where I saw it as well. But you never know. Is it true? Is it not? They use a lot of artistic license in the Crown because they know some historical events that did happen, like who met the Queen and what have you. But what was said, ever was said behind closed doors, you can't possibly know, can you?
No.
Viv's done over 900 stitches today. Don't think I've ever hit that before. That's fantastic, Viv. You must be proper into that piece that you're doing. She did give him access to private diaries series. Oh, did she? Oh, brilliant. I really am. Although single colour helps. Yes, it does. Although I like sci-fi entertainment, I don't think we're ready to be going out into space with the world in the state that it is now. That's very true.
Unless your name's Elon Musk.
Well, yeah, but he can afford it, can't he? Mind you, with what he's spending on his escapades into space, he could help the poor.
Well, considering he is supposed to be worth nearly $1 trillion now.
God.
Or is he? Or has he got to $1 trillion now?
No idea. Ask Mr. Google Pants. See what he says.
Well, I suppose I could. Whatever it is, it's an eye-watering sum of money.
It's got more zeros on the end of it.
$813.9 billion.
Crikey. Wonder who does his banking. It's meant to make you laugh.
$813.9 billion. That's just about enough to cover his weekly shop at Tesco. You think I'm joking?
And here's us trying to win a few quid on a Thunderball. I did read, though, this week that apparently Prince William is selling off a large tract of the Duchy of Cornwall to build houses, affordable housing, and contribute to homeless projects across the country, which is good. So about 500 million is going to be pumped into homeless projects and supported housing and affordable housing, which I think is really good. And considering the Duchy of Cornwall is meant to create income for the future monarch, any future monarch after that has been sold off, there will be a hit in income, but Prince William's like, well, the money's needed elsewhere and that's what we should be doing. I mean, what could you do with that? It's enough to buy a country. Yes, that's true. Maybe they might think at what effects the space exploration has on the ozone layer and global warming one day. Yes. Prince William is like his mother. Yes. There is a documentary about that with Prince William. It's really interesting.
Prince William is just an ordinary bloke. Did you see that?
He's doing a lot more philanthropy than a lot of people within Royal Circle.
Did you see that video of him after the Villa game in the Europa League final?
Apparently he was in tears, weren't he, or something?
I'm not sure about that, but there was a video, because he's a Villa fan, right?
Yeah.
And Villa won the Europa League in the week.
Yeah.
There was just this video of him talking to some other Villa fans who happened to be like with him in the stands, and honestly, it was just like talking to your best mate. It weren't like you talking to the future King of England. He just appeared to be like a normal Joe Bloggs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what we want, isn't it? We want a monarchy that's approachable. I mean, God bless her, the late Queen. She was, you know, Queen for a lot of years and did a lot of brilliant things. But I certainly think that since the King's come to the throne and William's become first in line, there's been a shift and a modernisation already with the monarchy. A lot more charitable endeavour, a lot more openness, and a lot more moving with the times with people. That's not standing far away and handshaking. It's selfies and unplanned walkabouts and, you know, surprise visits here and there, and
party in the street with the Villa fans.
party in the streets with the Villa fans. Yeah.
Because at the end of that video, one of the other fans says to him, "Do you fancy going to party in the fountains in the middle of Istanbul tonight?" And then he went, "You lead the way, mate. I'll follow."
I like the fact that he does a lot with David Attenborough. Yeah, Prince William is very much for the environment. I mean, Prince Charles, when he was, well, the king, when he was Prince Charles, was the ultimate, he was an environmental activist, and people thought he was pretty bonkers, you know, when he talked about saving trees and stuff like that. But Prince Charles was actually right, you know, and he said, we saved the trees, but single-use plastics are damaging, and he was right. And he took a lot of flack for that, took a lot of flack for talking to plants and what have you. But Prince William seems to have taken it to the nth degree with, you know, the environmental stuff that he's doing as well. But I think that William will make a really good king.
He will be. He will be a good king.
Because like, you know, you said there earlier, Sastich, he's like his mother, who would have made a good queen if she'd have been here and if the marriage had survived. But I think Prince William and Catherine, when it comes their time, will be absolutely fantastic. I mean, she's already amazing herself. Although she's copying flack because people say, oh, she's, you know, copying Diana and this and other.
No, I don't believe that for 1 minute.
Well, I mean, it weren't so long back, you know, when she obviously had cancer, and then people said that her and Prince William were lazy at one bit.
Well, they're not.
Well, no, not now, but back then, a lot of people forgot that they had 3 small children, and 3 small children that they didn't want to be left in the hands of nannies and governesses. They wanted to parent their children themselves. And, you know, it's a fine line, isn't it? You know, when it comes to duty and family, for the late Queen, it was duty that came first. But for William, it's family. Yeah. And that's the fundamental difference between the two. But yeah, I think William is sensible. He's much more down to earth. He's got his ear on the, you know, he's got his finger on the pulse of the nation, if you like, because he knows what's bothering people. But he is also very down to earth, like you said, after dancing fountains in Istanbul. Apparently Prince George is a big Villa fan as well, like his dad. I'm not a football fan, not at all. I
Mm.
don't do football. It's not my thing. Never has been, never will be. But I get it when you've got a passion about something. I think everybody should have a passion project. Okay. Oh, I think we are about ready for some show and tell.
Okay.
So if you want to do a jingle. Laurie's just watched 3 baby robins fly for the first time. Oh, were they fledging? Sounds amazing. Oh, let me just do one more stitch because I'm superstitious. I've done 1313. Don't like that. There. Okay, right. Let me. I've got. I don't know if you can see. I have sparkly toes. Hannah sparkled my toes today. Had to keep the dog in the house. Oh. Right, let's see what you clever peeps have been doing in Show and Tell. Okay. Right, okay. Right, so Sunday stream thread is there. Not an awful lot of comments on it, I don't think, but there's a couple of other posts in the group. So our lovely Kelly, she said she may not make it to live, more cleaning up to do at the hall from the anniversary party for her parents. The live starts at 11:30 for her, and we're meeting at the hall at 10. But here is a picture of Kelly and her hubby last night at her parents' wedding anniversary function. You look fabulous, Kelly, and nice to see your hubby too. Awesome stuff. Kay has been busy getting some new charts. We have got some Stitches So Beautiful in there, Heaven and Earth Design. So let's have a look and see what she's bought, because Haid has sale on at the minute. So we have supersized Cosmic Bowling Max Colours, Amy Stewart. Trio of Poppies Max Colours by Peggy Collins. That's nice. I like that. There we go. And then here we have Celtic. Celtic Thistle, I think it is. Malcolm Watson. If you remember, Sharon did the cerise coloured one. I can't remember where it was. And then we have Stitches So Beautiful here. Black Cat, Superstitious Marbles, artwork by Sir Kai, A Quill and Ink. And then Wisp of the Wilds, again, Sir Kai. Again, stitches so beautiful. And there we go. So yeah, Kay has been treating herself to some lovely new charts. Just to enable you guys as well, Tilton Crafts had some black and white charts, some Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings ones, but you didn't hear it from me. Anyway, here is Geo's third page finish. And this is the Goddess of Spring by Letty Stitch. And look at that little fawn coming in. Oh, lovely. And it looks like that Geo is back stitching as she goes, which is always a good idea. And Anna Karen found a conversion chart from puppet threads to DMC. So yeah, fantastic. That helps out no end for Sue. Okay, that's Alice's finish. We showed that last week. Right, let's have a look at tonight's stream thread and see what you guys have been working on. Okay, so the first one is our Cheryl, and she's working on Ariel, colour completing her cross stitch. It's a stamped kit. And I think this bit here is this section here around her chin and her mouth. So yeah, fantastic, Cheryl. Viv has been having a good day on Good Omens, working on a second frame, currently at 17,280 stitches out of 382,950, or 4.51%, on track to do 2.5% this month, which is really exciting. Viv's decided that she will focus on this every second month and do other pieces in between. Not quite monogamous, but good progress. That sounds like a really good idea, Viv, because you do too much, you'll burn out. For me, doing this month, I'm really, really glad that I've got the Saturday stitch piece to break it up. So there we go. And there is her mock-up. Awesome stuff. And then we have Jilly. Jilly is working on this beautiful bespoke piece. And it is her mum and dad. And she's at 78%. And here is the mock-up. We're a fabulous looking duo. They look really happy. Lovely, happy couple. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing that progress. And here is our Sue with her grumpy cat of 15,992 out of 34,093 stitches and at 46.91%. So we've gone over that 45% milestone. And it looks to me suspiciously like you found the right-hand side there, Sue, as well. So that is fabulous. And here is the mock-up. My spirit animal, this guy. You okay? Just a big sigh.
Yeah.
And Sinead is working on Happy Place, and this is the second one that she's done. Decide to go down the right and do the middle last. Awesome. And look at that. That is Happy Place. That is my happy place, the sea. Love the sea. Not much done for Stuart, but progress is progress indeed. It's Cat Delph, 3,721 out of 250,000 stitches, doing a page at a time, and this is page 1. So It's fantastic, Stuart. So yes, you're quite right. Progress is progress. It doesn't matter how many stitches that you do at a time, but one stitch done is one less to do. We have the gorgeous Einstein, who is Sue's cat, and he is busy. He or she, presumably he, is busy protecting Sue's floss stash. He looks a very happy and contented little fella, as long as it is a fella. Yes, it is. It's a he. So, yeah, isn't he lovely? A gorgeous colouring on him. Wish Angel would sit like that. Mind you, she's been, I'll show you a picture of her in a second. She's been sleeping on the windowsill today at the front of the house when the sun's moved. This is Gail's fancy lady that she's doing, her Joy Sunday. Looking fabulous, Gail. Keep on trucking. Those gaps are filling in beautifully. Winter Angel, that's it. Joy Sunday. And Liz has made good progress on, and another little yellow bird from the flock has joined its two mates. More are lurking in the pattern. I will be ninja swatting next week. This is Ugly Birds. Haid, Chira Marchetti, 75,825 out of 30. I think your end digits lost a number there, Sue. 46.68%. I think it's 135397. She's working this on Ada 2/1, and there is a little yellow bird that's crept in. But yeah, looking fabulous. Senga seems to have lost the stitching mojo at the minute. It happens. So she's been crocheting, been working on a Grinda Shawn by Lilla Bjorn using Hobby Twister in a Galaxy Gaze colorway. Looks fabulous, Senga. Sometimes just having a break from the stitching by doing another little craft there, it helps. That's the mock-up for Liz's piece, by the way. That is the Ugly Birds, Chira Marchetti. Fabulous. Okay. So that is everything off the live stream thread. So thank you guys, those of you who have provided a whip on that thread. And let me just find a picture of the lovely Sleepy Kitty. There she is. There's Angel, tucked behind the curtains, because we keep the curtains closed as much as we can when it's hot like this. But as you can see, the sun's moved around, so she found a cool, hang on. So she found a cool spot. But yeah, there she was having a kip earlier on. What she'll do is, this is obviously the gap which is just here. And sometimes she'll sit there and she'll play. And, you know, I'll put my hand sort of near it and she'll bat my hand away and stuff. She's quite funny. Sorry, just bear with me. Just making sure I haven't missed anything. Nearly there. There's another one of her. So, yeah, there we go. Okay. Awesome stuff. Right, I haven't done a June sale yet. I'll be doing it at some point this week. I haven't got a theme sort of nailed down yet either, but again, I'll be working on that this week. I've got some ideas in my book, which you guys very kindly provided for me when I asked last year. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Is that so and tell done?
Yeah, so and tell is done. Oh goodness. You heard it first here, says Heather. My needlepoint is now done. I will take it out of the frame for a picture. Awesome stuff, Heather. Pop a post in the group. Viv's going to call it a night. No worries, Viv. You've done awesome today. 900 odd stitches. That is a good day, especially when it's so warm like this. So, yeah, Heather, let me know when you've posted the pic in the group and I'll share it for you. Okay. Let's go that way, I think. I think Andy's busying himself with locking up and what have you. Hey, Siobhan. What am I doing here? I'm going back one. Can't remember how many stitches I said I'd done at the start of the stream. I think it was 1,135. I think. Sounds about right. I'm over 1,300 now, so it's coming on. Hey Lynn, hope you and Andy are okay, getting well with Mr. B. Looking fab. You're a nice stitcher. Ah, thank you, Lynn. I am at almost 81% now, so I am 4/5.
4/5.
4/5.
It's not bad.
It isn't. Considering all the extra stitches this has had this month. What's your next focus for a finish? Do you know, I might just do Ice Dragon and get that out of the way, because it's not got a million miles, and then I can take it out of rotation when I do my mid-year whip parade. So I might just, get Ice Dragon off the table as well. I was hoping to get it done this month as well as B, but I haven't been able to put in a single stitch. Excuse me, a single stitch on it. Because B had more stitches than I thought. So if I do Ice Dragon as a focus and do a couple of hundred stitches a day, it'll get it there, won't it? Does Andy cross stitch? He can, but he doesn't.
I'm boring.
He does help make patterns. He can cross stitch though. He has done in the past.
He's not very good at it.
He's better than he says. Ignore him. But he is by far my biggest cheerleader.
Yeah, sorry you lot. You gotta go through me.
Yep, Andy tells me I look weird if I'm not stitching.
You do. You also look beautiful. I'll tell you that too. Because I can.
You do, that's right. Can't object to that, can I?
No, you're not meant to object to that. That's why I'm saying it.
Yeah, Andy puts up with a lot from me.
Can I take the fifth on that one?
You know I'm right. But today, I did a lot for you, didn't I?
A lot that wasn't asked for. May I just add that? I never asked you to do this.
But I wanted to do it, and I did it because I wanted to.
Okay. The reason Nikki's mentioning this is because I was sat here doing what I do, and Nikki's weird. Nikki doesn't eat her breakfast first thing in the morning, right? It tends to be sort of 11 o'clock-ish. So, of course, I'm not hungry, but I'm sat there doing my thing at 11 o'clock. And
It wasn't 11, it was before that. It was about 10.
Well, whatever. It's not standard breakfast time, is it? I was doing what I was doing. Nikki got up to get her breakfast, right? 5 minutes later, comes back with a plate with some stuff on it, and I went, "Oh, that smells good, Nikki. What is it?" "It's toast." I'm like, "It smells better than toast. I don't know what it is, but it smells better than toast." Anyway, I didn't think anything more about it. I just carried on what I was doing. Next thing I know, 5 minutes later, a plate appears in front of me on my keyboard with some toast and some butter on it. And Nikki says, "There you go." I'm like, "I didn't ask for that. I did not ask for that. Why have you given me some toast with some butter on it?" And apparently it's because if her breakfast smells better than toast, even though that's all it was, you must have been hungry.
Yep.
Well, I wasn't, but I still ate it.
And you know what? There's nothing nicer than toast with Lurpak on it, and it's hot, but it's soft on the top and crispy underneath. I don't think there's anything finer than that. So yeah, so I made Andy some toast.
You didn't need to. And then you just randomly gave me a pair of Freddos later on. And then when you went up the shop later to get some milk, I asked for a drink, right? Just one solitary drink. And you came back. You came back with 5 of them, 4 bottles and a slushie.
And the slushie was because you couldn't get one off the ice cream man the other week.
Yeah, which is something that everybody in this house has forgotten about, apart from you, apparently.
I never forget. And if it's important to,
it weren't important.
If it was important enough for me to remember it, then, when the girls said, "Oh, we'd love a slushie," I was like, "Yeah, get one for Andy."
Ladies, I'll just say this, okay? And gent, if Stuart's still about. This right here is the perfect example of a wife.
I just thought about you a bit, that's all. God, I didn't do much. Yeah, but I mean, the toast thing, I've said this before and I'll say it again. What genius thought of putting flour, water, yeast, and one or two other odds and sods together, baking it in the oven, and then thought, this looks good. I tell you what, let's slice it up and cook it again.
Don't know.
Whatever genius thought of that, you know. Best bus to toast I remember was from the Buffy car and the commuter trains from London to Hove. That's what marriage is supposed to be about, doing each other for each other for no reason without asking. There you go.
I suppose that's the best way to look at it.
I think the best buttered toast that I ever had in my life was after I'd given birth and I was starving. There's nothing nicer than that. Tea and toast after just giving birth. I can't tell you. Oh. There's nothing like a bit of toast at 2 a.m. I'm not even joking.
2 a.m. Which one was that?
Well, although all of them were born quite late, because Hannah was born at 20 past 10 at night, 25 past 10. Lauren was born at 25 to 11. Mind you, Victoria was born at 8 o'clock in the morning. It was breakfast time.
Oh.
So, hey, Kelly.
To date, that's the only time Victoria's been up early.
Yeah. Are we right, Hannah?
Absolutely.
I hope you had a wonderful time yesterday and managed to get everything sorted out today. Saw your picture and we shared it. You looked absolutely fabulous. Yes, the hospital toast. Yeah.
What are you raiding in the kitchen there? Anna?
Solero, I expect.
It's summer. It's warm.
Have we got a Solero? There you go. The party was great. My folks had a marvellous time. The clean up, no problem this morning. Most of it was sorting out leftover food. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that you had a great time. And I hope you wish them the very best from us lot as well. It's always nice to hear of a fabulous milestone that they have had. And still going strong.
No.
No what?
I thought Hannah was trying to lean over me to do something, but
She's nowhere near you.
well, I can't see behind me.
Yeah, but you assumed.
You
Listen,
should be able to see through walls.
listen. I might be an ex-school teacher, but I don't have eyes in the back of my head.
You
Like
need to,
some teachers do.
don't have to be a teacher to have eyes in the back of your head.
And before anyone says anything, yes, I'm not joking. I did used to be a school teacher. People don't believe me when I say that.
I don't know why. You have got the brains for it.
There you go.
And having the brains is one thing. Having the ability to deal with the kids is another thing. I didn't have.
Nicola, I'm like you, not doing, get my partner something if I'm having something to eat or drink. Yeah. Yeah, but Andy's quite right. I get up, this morning I was up at 7. It was turn 10 when I had my breakfast. I can't eat when I first get up.
Yeah, it's a bit strange because, I mean, most people do.
Andy comes downstairs and before his eyes are even, his eyes aren't even opening, he's in the fridge or the cereal cupboard.
I have breakfast, but it depends on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if I'm
I
just
can't.
chilling at home, I typically have a late breakfast or just skip breakfast and have lunch. But if I'm working, I have to have breakfast to work at home.
I can't move my meal times. I have to have my food at the right time, otherwise it just doesn't work.
Yeah. Your stomach says, feed me. It's like Audrey.
Audrey? Who's Audrey?
Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh.
You just have to be a mum. Yep, nope, I have coffee in the morning, more coffee, and breakfast is lunch. Yeah.
Yeah. Dear. Phone, stop being silly. Thank you. Let's see what that is.
I'm going to have this.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes the cat.
Really?
Feed the cat.
Oh.
And then chill.
Chill
Mhm.
what? Why are you going to chill?
Why not?
Who said you're allowed to chill?
Me.
You should be running around doing all sorts.
Nope. A week off.
When I'm at work, I'm up at any time around sort of 6ish. And I have my breakfast at 11. When I'm working, I have my breakfast when I have my first break.
Yeah, I could not do that.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way. I'm a simple man. I have a simple routine. I'm just simple all ends up me.
Well, we had the secret and the key to a happy marriage, don't we?
What do you mean?
Well, we keep your belly full.
Don't say the second bit, please.
I won't.
Because even though you're in a room full of women who will probably know the second part of that.
I doubt it, but we keep your belly full, which is, and a man who enjoys his food enjoys everything in life.
That is.
Now, don't be rude, Hannah. Don't be dirty.
No,
that's
not. That's actually right. Actually, that's not too far from the truth, to be honest. So yeah, it's all good.
I think Kitty's hungry.
Too early.
Probably is, but it's too early.
Too early. It's got a good half an hour, if not more yet, Hannah.
That's alright.
You know,
Time I'm done with her, she'll be ready for it.
you know the cat does this.
She had a whisper anyway.
But just spit out your drink. Oh dear.
See? Told you people would know the second bit.
They said the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. And I think that's one of the things that you and I did, when you and I were first together, wasn't it? Or, becoming close, shall we say. I used to feed you proper food.
Well, it worked, this did.
It did.
He's not complaining about the food yet.
Nope.
I've never complained about food.
I don't think I've ever cooked Andy a bad meal, have I?
No.
I cook a lot of different food. Pies, quiche, Mexican, Chinese. My hubby always says, oh, that's really nice. No idea what I'm eating, but it's good. I have a few magic words I can say to Andy, which always get him going, oh. Anta.
What's that?
Well, one of them is chip butter, poppadoms and mango chutney, cottage cheese and pineapple. What other words can you think of that Andy quite likes?
Chinese.
Yeah, let's go to the Chinese tonight.
I just like food.
Yeah.
We're doing it again. We're talking about food on your stream.
So? And you, I've got a photograph of you somewhere, and you've got a big grin on your face because I'd said to you, I don't want those sweets, you can have them.
Oh yeah, the sweets or chocolate would be best friend forever.
Gotta love all those, especially the poppadoms and mango chutney, says Lizzie. Yeah, Andy does love a poppadom and mango chutney.
He does.
Andy's the kind of guy when we don't go to Indian restaurant very often, but when we do, just imagine that fella. I don't go to Indian restaurants very often, but when I do, I clear the pickle tray.
I do, yeah.
Hubby and I eat almost anything. Yeah, Andy, I don't think I've ever, like I said, I don't think I've ever given him a bad meal. I don't think I've ever fed him and he said I didn't enjoy that. But yes, I'm quite good at the magic words. Antelove.
Mm-hmm.
Chip butty is an especially good one.
Got ya. You can bastard.
Oi!
Right.
Language child.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good luck.
You have to be traumatized.
Good luck.
'Cause we need a
Go,
good
go,
wash.
go, 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 go.
We need a good
All right, okay. Dear, oh dear. Talk about me giving chapter and verse. What about Madam? She's off to attend to the kitty. Long fur problems. What's your favourite meal that I do for you, Andy?
I don't think I've got one, to be honest. I just like everything. Diplomatic answer, I suppose. That one. I don't know, Nikki. I really don't.
Mm.
If you cook it, I'll eat it. Poached eggs are good.
Poached eggs? I'm surprised that you said that because you don't tend to eat many eggs as a rule.
I don't. But when you do poached eggs, they're very nice.
Poached egg on toast.
Yeah.
Looks like you got a lot of the honeycomb done. Yeah, I've done quite well on this again last few days, Kelly. I'm ready to actually do the final hoop move after I fill my floss tube tomorrow. And then I'll be able to have all of the stitched area within my hoop. And then we'll be on to the final bit. My hubby loves lasagna. Yeah, we haven't had lasagna for a long time, except for like a ready meal kind of thing. If I'm making a meal from scratch, my bolognese is always a hit. Chili cheese hot dogs, you like those as well?
I do, yeah.
I do those.
Chili cheese hot dogs, they're really good.
Maybe we can have those for tea tomorrow. Because we'll be early in Asda, so it'll be too early for Greg's.
Okay.
Lizzie loves poached eggs and makes sauces for lasagna from scratch. Awesome. Yeah, I've done chili cheese hot dogs a few times for Andy, and those have been a big hit. It has to be the right kind of bread. It has to be the soft, torpedo style rolls, but aren't the little hot dog ones. They're sort of medium sized jobs. Those are the best I find. I love to do a roast dinner, and of course I do enjoy doing my Christmas and Easter dinners, you know, where people help themselves kind of thing. Those are always good. I make everything from scratch just about. There's no ready meals or sauces here. Convenience isn't a thing, unless it's kebab. A whole casserole type container full of roast potatoes from dinner last night. Dad took a lot of them too, and so did my sister. There were a lot left over. Yum, love a roast potato. We had gammon today, which was nice. A little bit salty this time, but it was still nice. The girls like gammon. But next week we should be having a picky tea because it will be too warm to cook. I guess you are off work tomorrow, more time to stitch. I am off work, yep. I'm off work all week. I've got a week's annual leave booked in. My out of office is on. I've got a trip out tomorrow planned. We're going to IKEA. I need to get table gifts for the big stitch. I took, last time I went to Holiday Inn in Rotherham, I took some little mobile phone stands, and they were a big hit. So I figured I'd get some more of them. So we're off to IKEA, and we shall have lunch out as well. And then I've got to go to Asda and do my shopping. And then I'm on stitchy time. Got a couple of days out planned midweek, but yeah. It's going to be nice to have a week off, and I've got model stitches and all kinds of stuff to do. I do a full Christmas dinner every year. We have so many nationalities here. Our friends are from all over, but we have chicken, as the turkeys here are scrawny and tasteless. Yeah, we only tend to have a small turkey crown. You don't tend to have a full bird because we prefer other meat. We have the turkey as a sort of a token gesture, really. But we tend to have a pork joint, a gammon, and a turkey breast. And then at New Year we have a joint of beef. Really, really beautiful joint of beef last year. And then we have lamb at Easter. But yeah, we only do like a token turkey at Christmas. We don't go sort of great guns on it. Not much at all in the grand scheme. You know, some people will have like a 12-pound turkey or whatever that they're up at 3 o'clock in the morning putting the damn thing in the oven. For me, I'm like, nah. I'll cook it the day before, so I'm not spending all my Christmas tied to the kitchen. And I don't have to get up early to cook. I can get up early to open presents and spend time with my kids. Get all my prep done the day before, and then I don't have to worry about it. Because usually at Christmas Eve, if I'm working, it's an early finish, which is always good news. In the summer, we're going to deep fry a turkey. Ooh, not a big one though. Yeah, that's. I've seen a couple of people do that in like the States and stuff. A deep fried turkey where they sort of do it. Are you doing it outside, Kelly, with a thing with a burner kind of thing, in oil with a burner underneath it rather than inside? Please tell me you're doing it outside. I don't want you to set your house on fire. Getting joints of beef here is impossible. Pork doesn't exist. Beef is small pieces. Ovens here are used for storage. All right. Clueless about ovens. Blimey. My ex-mother-in-law was a terrible cook. She used to boil chicken. And she used to boil it to the point that it wasn't just cooked. It was cooked so much that there was no flavour left in it. It was utterly tasteless. Ugh, horrible. And if she did cabbage or broccoli or whatever, she used to do it to death. I always overcook broccoli because I like mine very soft, but oh, my ex-mother-in-law's, oh God, she was awful cook. She really was. Yes, to be frying it outside. Oh, good. I can't say deep fried turkey is ever something that I've tasted, and I would imagine it's probably unlikely that I ever will. So yeah. First thing I bought when we got married was an oven, and my husband thought it was bonkers. Now he worships it. Hubby's deep fried our turkey many a time. Safety is paramount outside and well away from the house. Yeah. Deep fried turkey is delicious. It needs to be brined first. Oh, all right. Okie dokie. It's definitely not a thing here. I don't think I've ever heard of anybody in the UK doing a deep frying of a turkey. I'm sure they probably have, but not that I've seen or heard of. It's certainly an interesting concept. We brine a Christmas bird too, makes it tender and juicy. Fantastic. I know you make a lot of things as well, don't you, Calabat? I know you made sauerkraut as well not so long back. Deep fried turkey is great, really. Yes, brined, not just thawed out. Hey, Betty. Thank you for that. Like I said, for me, I've no clue. Not a thing here. You tend to hear about it here only when someone burns down their garage or house. Probably drunk idiots out of the pub try to fry turkeys in the UK. That's very true. Very true. Okay. So let me show you guys this. Get rid of this. This is Heather's piece, her needlepoint. 31 years in the making. Lost the pattern and the painted image faded. But yeah, that is an awesome finish, Heather. Congratulations. It looks beautiful. Absolutely love it. Just going to go in a bit closer up. Love those colours. Really pretty. Fabulous. There we go. Have you sorted the kitty out? Are you being a dramatic kitty?
One, clean, soggy, unhappy kitty.
Hello, kitty.
Soggy? Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, she's had to have
a
a
wash, haven't you? Ah.
She's not impressed.
I bet she isn't.
She's really not.
Right, we'll go and sort her out then.
She doesn't that way.
Okay.
It's all covered in water.
Yes. Now the cat is probably plotting your death.
84.
Hey Joe, take it from me, love. Get her. I won't stop you.
Very satisfying to get a finish, isn't it?
Oh my dear.
Is the cat attacking you? Hey, Patsy.
Is the cat?
Well, they tried to dry her paw and she hissed at me.
Cat doesn't like you touching her paws.
How are you, Patsy? How's your daughter and Hannah?
I'm fine.
Not you.
We know you're all right. You're always all right. Poor cat.
You don't get poor cat.
Why are you so rough with her?
I'm not rough with her, but I have to dry her.
You're just being firm with her, aren't you?
I've got to be quick now because she hates it.
The difference between being firm and being rough. And not too long ago, my grandson had a dance recital today, so I'm knackered. Oh.
Did you hear that?
But is everything okay with the baby and things? I did half of the outer border as a thread a day. Awesome. It was encouragement to do a group of thread a day or 100 stitches that got me moving on it. Oh, that's brilliant to hear, Heather. I'm glad it worked. Very satisfying to get that finish. Has to go over a couple of assignments, says Kelly, and plan her week. See you on Wednesday, probably. No worries, Kelly. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, and by the way, if any of you are departing, please do leave me a thumbs up. Everyone's doing well, apart from being tired. Mum, baby are doing great. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. And I hope the dance recital went okay.
I got some waffles in the toast. Oh, she's back already. That was quick. I got some waffles in the toaster.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Well, I don't think she's impressed with you, Hannah, considering she's just shot out there like a bullet out of a gun.
This time. We'll be friends again later.
So, Heather, what's your next piece? So, if you finish that one 100 a day, what's your next piece? Now you're going to do that with 100 a day or thread a day. Be exciting to hear. Yes, it was fun, apart from being there for hours, and it was on stage for less than 30 seconds. Oh, blimey. And I take it you've had it nice and warm like we have as well, Patsy. It got to 29 degrees here earlier, according to the weather girl, aka Hannah. Yes, it's been gorgeous. Yeah, it's been lovely here. Hannah spent quite a lot of her day outside today. I just got to move the Q-snap. Yay! Awesome. Yep, beautiful where Lizzie is as well. It's still light here, and I can hear music in the distance. So people, yeah, people are definitely celebrating a bank holiday. I have a whip from a friend that she stopped working on over 15 years ago. Oh, so that's your next one, Heather. Hey Mona, telling you hello but can't join live as much. Family's here for an afternoon visit. Love your progress. Thanks for popping in, Mona. And yes, I am over 80%. In fact, I'm at 81.14 now. So really pleased with how this one's going. 4/5. I finished my Heart of Gold and started a new one. Hey, Patsy's got to finish.
Hey.
But no time to post anything yet. No worries, Patsy. You can always pop it in the group. I'll show it on Wednesday when you're ready. Her eyes not great. She can no longer see 18 count. Going to work on that, about 100 a day. Brilliant. You know, 100 stitches doesn't sound like a lot. But after a few days, when you look at it, you think, yeah, I've done a fair bit on that. I've done a fair crack. Oh, I'm just going to pop my... Okay. Are those two flavours that I got you okay? I never know which one to get.
Yeah, I like them all. It's all good.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about that.
She's watching you suspiciously.
I'm going to sleep with one eye open tonight.
I reckon. You're definitely going to have to sleep with one eye open, because I'll tell you what, she could give you a concrete overcoat or make you sleep with the fishes, she would do. My head's bouncing. I don't know if it's stress or heat. Probably a bit of both, Patsy. Probably a bit of both.
Heat does that to you.
Yeah.
It does many things.
I've had to be extra careful
You're
because
following me.
my tablets that I'm on can create problems with temperature regulation. So I have to make sure I'm keeping a lot of fluids on board.
Yeah, did you see that last time?
Yeah. I'd seen it before anyway, Hannah. One thing I found, it's a really, really daft side effect, but this citalopram that I'm on, it gives me sweaty feet.
That's
Weird.
interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know though that our anxiety meds could mess like with
Yeah.
heat and that.
Yeah.
Because I always look at everything when they come out, and I'm sure that I never saw anything about it last summer.
We should always make sure you hydrate yourself anyway.
Oh, I do.
You know
I try
that.
and keep hydrated. I keep hydrated. I put about 10 layers of sun cream on a day. Literally. I can't tell you the amount of times I've been in and out and put sun cream on.
Sun cream's got nothing to do with hydration.
I know. I'm just saying, generally, get off. Ew. I'm cooking potato waffles.
What are you doing,
Sunday
Kitty?
night?
Yes, at this time of night, I'm hungry. I fancy a snack. Potato waffles it is. I would have cooked some chicken and all, but
You're doing
it's
it
just too hot.
You're doing it in toaster.
Ah,
Do me one, will you? kidding.
Are you the one that's been taking one taste waffle at the packet?
No.
Because somebody has been taking one
It's not me.
waffle. But it's really annoying
It's probably
because...
Toria.
No, right, here's the thing. Taste waffles come in a pack of 10 or a pack of 20. And I have 2 at a time. Which means that every time I go to get waffles, there's always 2. Tell me why. There were 2 boxes, one nearly empty, one full. And I went for the empty box first, and there was only 1 remaining waffle when there should be 2.
No idea.
Annoying.
Toria likes them, Hannah. So
First world problems.
You can keep off my bloody waffle.
Never mind keeping off your bloody waffles. Who pays for your bloody waffles?
Well, actually, I did pay for the other week.
Yeah, well, actually, then I went and bought a box of 18 in the Asda. Did I not?
You might have done. Good girl. Good girl.
The conversation in this house.
it's amazing, isn't it?
Well, at least it's only about food.
Give over swinging.
Could be worse.
Could it?
Yeah.
How?
I could talk about the part.
What part about give over swinging are you not getting? If you're not swinging your pants, you're swinging your arms. Geora!
I could talk about the part. I could talk about bowel movements.
My goodness.
Hannah?
Talk
Let's
about
not while I'm on a
anything.
live stream, thank you.
Hannah?
You are.
She's a little swine, isn't she?
You regret asking, I'm telling you.
This poor cat doesn't know what to do now she's had a bath.
Have you fed it yet?
No.
Well, that's probably what's up here. Probably what's feeding us some sort of not reward, like recompense,
Right.
compensation. You know what I mean?
Wants her yeah, she wants her food. Yeah. Now you've done what you want to do, give me my dinner.
Yeah. I need food. I need food.
Well,
Somehow.
are we alright to have me doorbells tomorrow? Because they went out Saturday.
Should be fine.
If they're not fine, then I'll look for your name in paper.
What, so she can get up the following day?
Yeah. We were just saying to Dennis, weren't we, today, about how rare it is to see people's names in paper these days.
Yep. Einstein knows exactly when to flea spray him and then sulks for at least a day after. Yeah, Angel gets flea'd and wormed at the end of the month, but she has one of those little pipette things that you put on her fur.
And absolutely despises.
Oh, she hates them.
Hates it.
Who hates what?
Angel being
Doesn't
flea'd.
like the flea thing, the little tube thing we have to squeeze
Can't
on the
stand
neck.
it. Do you know though, right? I think the last time I did it, she went under my bed. So I went up to her. Obviously, she couldn't sleep flea stuff, and I went to her, stroked her all night,
Like you do.
and then just quietly got it out and did it back her neck.
Mhm.
And then she didn't move at first. I think she must have like been shocked or something. She just sat there, just said to her, "See, look that way, it's going to deflate you." Well, that Rick disappeared then, didn't she? I'm begging it.
Almost like in disbelief.
Yeah.
They're like, I can't believe you've just done that.
I think the best one was when Darren did it once. She was on windowsill and I said to him, just put that on, squeeze that out on the back of her neck. And he put his hand around and he squeezed it and she never made a move. Never made a move. I was expecting poor old Darren to end up with his claws up and down him, but no.
You poor old Darren.
I tried those pipettes, are not great here. They have an amazing spray, but God, he turns into a spitty, scratchy hellball with a million needles in his feet.
Spitty, scratchy hellball. That's a brilliant description of Angel.
Yeah. When I get those murder mittens out, that's it. You're done for.
I'm calling these done. They look done. They're all golden.
Hang on a minute. Yes, they are. But did I hear that right, Hannah?
What?
You are actually determining whether your food is cooked.
Well, I assume that they probably are cooked anyway. It's just that sometimes I get you to check, just double check. But sometimes I cook something and I think it's done, then Mum checks it. She's like, oh no, it's not quite done. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
His eyes even go black. He turns into a devil awake.
We thought we had something.
Yeah, Angel's, she absolutely hates it. We actually said to her previous owner, how on earth did you flea and worm her? She says, the vet did it.
But even that was funny one, because
Yeah, when we took him to the vet and we told the vet that she was spicy.
that's at vaccine, and we warned them, and I was always like, oh, what's the correct
Yeah, so they come out with gauntlets on, and apparently she actually lived up to name, and she was an angel.
Ah, made that be like
Swine bag. I'm looking to have cats that don't extract their claws often. Yeah. Angel has never been a lap cat. She's never been a cat that wants attention. And if she does want attention, it has to be on her terms. She's quite a solitary little thing, but she will sleep on the bed with Hannah at night. But other than that, she's a solitary cat. She doesn't crave attention. So when you give her attention, she doesn't mind, but she has a limit. She doesn't sit on my lap very often. She'll occasionally come into me when I'm working, purr and dribble all over me, try and sit on my knee and sit on a chair next to me. But then I find out that actually it's nearly a feeding time and she's after some food. So it's actually not about me, it's about her dinner. Cupboard love. Einstein is the snuggly soft cat softest cat I had ever, but to get out that spray, and God help anyone who's around. Yep. And of course, you know, you can't tell an animal that you're doing it for their own good. They have no comprehension of that. All they know is that you're there with this thing that they don't like. And they turn into Hell Kitty. I suspect had we had Angel from being a kitten, it wouldn't have been a problem and she would have learned and got used to it, but you know. A little man who comes round, he's quite soft and quite a friendly little boy. He struts in now like he owns the place. Rewarded when your stitching lines up the other side of a book. Fabulous. Think we can have a bell for that? Andy?
What?
Bell.
Oh.
The stitches lined up. The gods smiled. I'm about to start my stitching today. Going to see if I can get a couple of my hexagons done. Awesome. Says I'm at it. Oh, look at that. We've had him since he was born, and nope, that spray comes out and he transforms. Transformer cat. You okay, Hannah? Oh. This kid lives on tater waffles and chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets, chicken poppers, chicken fingers. Chicken fingers are my favourite at the minute.
Again, someone else who likes things simple.
Oh, Dennis tried those microwave jackets the other day. Quite enjoyed it. And I said to him, I said, you know what? I said, at your age, microwave chips, microwave jacket and instant mashed potatoes, you've got it made. You never have to peel a potato again. My other cat doesn't like it, but she's resigned to the fact that I'm going to get her. So she gives in. Yep. I better write nice stitchy sesh tonight. I think I'm going to clear 400 stitches again. Yeah, definitely. Yes, I'm very happy with the progress on this. Now up to 81.3%, so it's looking good. And that, my friends, is 400 stitches tonight. So let me zoom out so you can see how it's looking. There we go. I think that's a good thing. So I was working on this around sort of here, wasn't I, Wednesday? As you can see, we are moving it down. Who's getting this one? Me at the moment. Anna wants it, but I've told her no. So I will be moving the hoop because I've got some stitches here and I need to move the hoop so I can get to the bottom bit. So yeah, we're not a million miles away, chaps. Anyway, that is me for this evening. So thank you guys, those of you who joined in and done so and tell and all the rest of it. Bye. It's always fantastic to have you guys company. Please do leave me a thumbs up on your way out. We will do this all again on Wednesday. So thank you very much indeed for joining me. Do take care. Happy stitching. I'll see you on Wednesday, everyone. Bye bye for now.